Okay, good evening, everybody. Testing out a few things again, and studio acted up on me, which is why the stream fell apart earlier. Hopefully everyone's okay now. Still no kick, unfortunately. It is what it is. As usual, I'm going to start off with a little self-promotion with Brave Face, the latest song I released just gone Sunday. I hope you will enjoy it. Goes at a decent rate. Thank you. In brackets, yeah. So when they do like the chorus parts, figure out the subtitles. Okay, that was Braveface. Kind of want to put out rather quickly because I couldn't get the gens done for this one that's coming out this Sunday. But now we move on to the reviews. Now, I'm pretty sure I had this lined up to review a while ago, and then when I went to review it, it was gone. It's come back up, and it looks like you need some editing. Yeah, so let's see how this one get everything set up. Thing is, I've got my system set up, as in like all the options up here, to say that always 1080 minimum, not auto, but it keeps going to auto. I find that really annoying. Okay, this is A Wolf's World, by Indigo Nix. Let's give this a watch. Yeah, I will. I'm just going to pause it a second. I want to see if that distortion's on my end or if that's part of the video. Lower the quality and see if it does the same thing still. Still does it. Okay. I was just wondering whether that was my internet acting up.
It's a wolf's world, yeah, it's a simple fact. Nothing goes wrong when you chill with the pack. We might run with the moon or howl at it all night. Head to the local dive bar, maybe start up a fight.
A wolf's world, you say?
Yep, damn right, that's true.
When the pack's all together,
Ain't no feeling blue.
a wolf's world, baby.
Yeah, the night don't sleep
We cause a bit of trouble.
till it runs real deep. We're 1 or 2, and we're 2 or 1.
Indigo Nix.
What have we done? What now? Who, me? I've been playing nice.
Nice try, you gotta tell when your tail flicks twice.
See how wide his legs are split there? Good grief. That must be one hell of a punch. Snapped his hips.
A wolf's world, you say? Yep, damn right, that's true.
When the pack's all together,
Ain't no feeling blue.
a wolf's world, baby.
Yeah, the night don't sleep
We cause a bit of trouble.
till it runs
From what I remember, because I did see a little bit of it, I think he upscaled it for one thing, because it's a lot cleaner and sharper around the edges. And he probably adjusted a bit of the editing
maybe we bent a rule or two.
or 10.
Details don't concern you.
They never do.
The lip syncing is pretty good. It's not spot on, but it's close enough that we can get away with it. This part was a lot closer than the earlier part. Yeah, it's not too bad job on that.
A wolf's world, you say? Yep, damn right, that's true.
When the pack's all together,
Ain't no feeling blue.
We're changing the beat.
I don't sleep
we cause a bit of trouble.
till it runs real deep.
Bit of artifacting on the fingers. But yeah, it is what it is. That was a little bit off. I probably wouldn't have done quite such long tracking shot of just them walking there. Just like building up to something. And then it's in the middle of the actual beat. It was on like that first there. It happened in between the beats. That's a bit off. Other than that, most of the changes have been pretty solid. I think that probably just let that tracking shot run, and it ended when it ended, and that's when he cut. Ending with a Polaroid. Oh, where maybe got that idea from. But yeah, very nice. Definitely upscaled from what I remember it being before. So I did see a bit of it. I can't remember when I saw it. I think I saw a bit of it going up on X, maybe. Good to see you, Diabolical. Glad you could be here. I'm thinking of changing the regular time to about 7 o'clock for these streams, just to make it a bit easier for certain people to get home and stuff. I'm lucky enough that I chose these days because they're the days where I am working from home. So I don't have to go anywhere. I can just finish work, eat something, prep, start, or get lost in making and start late. But it is what it is. Yeah, let's go back a little bit. Long tracking shot at the start, fine. Slow thing, go to the beat. That shortcut is like a smooth cut on just the voice coming in. Good timing for it, but obviously it was put in there because the tracking was meant to be the camera rotates around them, not the camera follows them. I think because you can see by the way the whole thing changes. It's meant to be more like this one where they stay going the same direction, but the camera moves around them. But that could be a pain to get to work right. I think he's slowed down the animation of the scene, and that's why we got that slight stutter. Good timing on the howl to the actual guitar. That's probably why there was that stutter. He probably slowed down that earlier part, so the howl happened right at the moment.
It's a wolf's world, yeah, it's a simple fact. Nothing goes wrong when you chill with the pack. We might run with the moon or howl at it all night. Head to the local dive bar, maybe start up a fight.
A wolf's world, you say?
Yep, damn right, that's true.
When the pack's all together,
Ain't no feeling blue.
a wolf's
It's not quite right, but it's close enough.
cause a bit of trouble.
Till it runs real deep.
Cut. Yep. These cuts are really good on point. I'm not going to comment on the guitars. We all know that's like mission impossible.
And we're 201.
Indigo Nix.
What have we done? What now? Who, me? I've been playing nice.
As I say, their fighting form is terrible, but look at that. Look at his legs. Considering how he fell and how his legs went there, he just did a fucking T-split.
Nix twice.
A wolf's world, you say? Yep, damn right,
Ted.
that's true.
Venrex.
Pack's all together.
I haven't been saying names, but we had Runyo, Lupus, Glacius.
Oh, baby.
The night don't
that's another one where it's a bit off. I might have tried to make that transition to them running a few seconds later, just there on that brr, and then the tom toms. Make that when the running scene starts. Other than that, it's pretty solid. Yep. As soon as the heavy drum comes in, switch over to this running scene.
Now maybe we've been to
Then to the singing. Yeah, it's nicely edited. A few bits where I'd do it slightly differently, but it's not like an actual criticism. It's just how I think it could actually be tidied up a little bit. But not if it really is his first time through. Fucking great job. Could work on getting some of the errors out, but I think that might have been errors from upscaling, from the way the errors are happening. Apart from that hand is most definitely a gen issue. While it's cool having them turn up, this so change something else on that drum beat, then there was 3 opportunities there to switch, and it went in between. Yeah, go give the original some love. Spurs and tom-toms, yeah. Me and my technical language, you may understand it someday. Okay. At least this one's warning us about flashing lights. This one I saw on the timeline the other day, and I thought I'd give it a try. Buffett MV, Dragonfly Studios. Looks like a character story video, or at least a straight up music video. Hopefully, actually double check. Lyrical Absinthe knows them. No, cool. Yeah, so it should be okay. I was just double checking it wasn't because it didn't say AIMV or anything like that. I was making sure it wasn't like a music video to an existing song. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Very short, very sweet. I'll say that because it's not a very sweet song at all. I'd class this like a horror rock sort of style. Very clever use of limited animation. What I mean by that is most of it is forward animation, reverse animation, with effects over the top to hide that fact or to emphasize that fact, give you a sense of distortion. Walk forward. Backwards. I mean, it's fantastic use. It's not really on any beat. It sounds like it might be to the lyrics, as in like on the phrases, but I can't tell because I don't know what the actual phrases are. So, you know. That's on the beat. Nice pulse. Now, they also threw in a nice little extra image there on the pulse. Emphasize something grabbing. Can back to it. But there's something coming for you. Not for her, for you. And then it goes to like the cracking of an egg, almost, although it's a ball. Now, they did warn about the flashing, but it is definitely very high on this one because there's so much black imagery with the white flashing. If it was slightly lighter colour, or it flashed to a grey or to a colour, it might not be quite so harsh, but it's perfectly fine. It's not going constantly or super bright. Could go a lot brighter, and I don't want it to. I'm saying it's about bright, a little bit harsher than I'd actually like. Anyway, so forward. And backwards. Yes, on the lyric change. And an extra distortion to hide the change, not the change, but the change in animation. Because there it looks cool. I mean, it looks cool afterwards, but I'm not a huge fan of changing from the 2D anime style to the 3D game character design. Sometimes the AI just does it and won't give you what you want. It will just completely breaks your style, especially when you're doing something inhuman. Back to the anime style. While it's cool, I think it's a little over the top with the error code flashing across. I had something similar for one that I finished recently. Not error codes, but something else. I had layers and layers of effects. I was like, it's too much. I've got to peel it back. But oh, God damn it. That's very good. Very, very good. Go give the original some love. Okay. Now we have another entry from Noctra. This is the captain. Let's see how they do this time. It looks like they're going for a... I did not start playing, thank you very much. Going for like a TV effect in the setting, so I wonder if that's going to apply to it.
Mission status update.
Steering through the fog where the doubts try to anchor me. Captain at the wheel, no co-pilot and no way to flee. Waves crashing hard, but every scar is a medal bent. It's you against the storm, you brood. How deep will you dive in? Woke up with the weight of yesterday's mishaps on my shoulders. Scrolling through the log of excuses while the cannons smolder. Ruffled habits whispering, turn back the seas rocks tonight. But I got the course anyway, gripping the wheel till I see the light. Dodging sirens, selling shortcuts that led straight to the rocks. Every almost a barnacle I scrape off before it drags me under. Logged another restless night, wrestling the me that falls too quick. Now the compass spins true, pointing past the point of no return. The raiders stinging threats.
All right. This I'd say is like a series of very nice animations to a good song. Not a great song. I think it's a little overdone in the difference between the tone of the song and the tone of the voice. That's a personal taste issue. Some nice animations, but there's no story to the animation other than they're all pirates. And there's no editing to the beat or to the phrasing. It's just scene, 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 scene. Yeah. The good animations, cleaner than I've seen before from Noctra, to be fair. That one was a bit rougher, to be fair, but I think the more you get into a fight, the harder it gets to keep the frames good. Christ. All right. Lots of cameos, but that's Noctra. Cut. That cut was on the right point. In terms of characters, there's only about 4 that are natively fitting for the setting. If it was like a story, and that's Bloop, Keen, Ember, and Leaflet at a push. They've used so far. I suppose maybe Powder as well. 5. The rest are kind of like thrown in there. But I mean that's fair enough. You just want to use people as characters, go for it. But I say using them as characters, they're just them as pirates. Now that's good. Okay, that's in there for the meme. To be fair, that would be an instrument that would be used on a ship, especially for that sort of period of time. As funny as that was, technically it'd be better to have Bloop in that position thematically, but I understand where they're going for. As for the joke, but yeah, that's me being picky. With the current to carving my own path. Old logbooks of near misses, pages curled from saltwater wrath. Ignore the thoughts from below deck saying stay low, play it safe. Now I'm hosting every sail, letting gust test the rigging I remade. Spotted land that looked like comfort, but it was made of dust. Kick the wheel, starboard, chase the pull of something I could trust. Each storm tried to end the story, left me steadier on the deck. Turn the thunder into the rhythm, keeping time with the track. The horizon's calling louder than the voices saying, quit the head. Thing is, you can tell they really like that, the shooting of the ships between the shooting of the cannons between the ships, because they keep using it. I would have tried cutting that down a little bit and trying to get as many shots as I could where it was one volley shot rather than over and over and over again. And use it to effect, put it on like the heavy beat changes like a dum 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 or something like that, you know.
Along the miles in calluses, I will fight to free this land. I'm the captain charting victory over the lead that almost sank. Pinnacle moments don't break through before you walk the plank. You versus you in the wheelhouse, no passengers, just the fight. Mental fortitude's a balance, no need to fear the night. Yeah.
That's like a zombie version of him. At first I thought it was Bone Jangles or something, but it becomes more and more human as this goes on. Kind of like the reverse problem that Diabolical has with his soldier. The more I use his soldier with the sort of scarred face, it becomes more and more skeletal. I'm trying to get the AI to stabilize it, but it just keeps happening, it becoming more and more skeletal faced.
Mutiny inside, now the open sees my dream.
Got a freaking revolver. Or a revolver mixed with...
One last glance at the stern, where the opening waves goodbye. No more riding shotgun on a ship, I let the currents drive. Ship battered with the course locked on the land ahead. Every doubt I jettison made the mission clearer. Instead, on the land ahead. Every doubt I jettison made the mission.
Oh, cockroach. Yeah, I'll get it now. I was like, why is he fighting an ant egg? And then I realised it's fighting a giant cockroach. He's fighting the giant cockroaches in the Cockroach King. Yeah.
I'm the captain claiming victory over the lead that almost sank. Pinnacle of the life I steer. No more anchors hold me rank. You versus you, we cross the line where struggle.
So that bit there. Get one nice volley. I would cut before
You versus
the same cannons fire again. It's too soon.
you, we cross the line where struggles turn to crowns. Now the map's rewritten. Every sunrise a tale renowned. Yes, Status report, survive the trial by fire. Overcome life's adversities together. We'll sail higher. I am mission report.
Nice.
The sea belongs to the
See, that was nicely edited.
The sea belongs to the one who holds the moon.
There are moments that are edited well, and then there's just like big chunks which just plays. That's all I can really sort of say about it. It's nice visuals, a good song, not a great song, and the visuals are just kind of like played alongside it. There are some bits where it is edited together, and then the rest is just there. Okay. Yeah. Solid work. Definitely a step up from what I've seen before, but they do need to kind of like actually pay a bit more attention to when things happen.
You walk the plank, you versus you in the wheelhouse. No passengers, just the fight. Mental fortitude's a balance. No need to fear the night. Yeah. Captain rising. Awake from this scheme.
Instead of just letting them just happen. I mean, it's cutting to her, and it's like trying to throw nice fights in between, but there's nothing impactful about it. Anyway, go give the original some love. Okay. Next up we have Character Alice, the Red Queen, Escape from Wonderland by Cryptid Coffee. So I'm guessing this is a character story type rather than a location story type that we previously had from Cryptid. He likes doing like esoteric monster style videos. So we'll see how this one goes. I don't want 360, that's for sure.
In Oxford town back in 71, a scholar's daughter started her run, walking with dachshund by an old stone wall. She didn't expect such a mystical fall into the fairy realm, silent and grey, where the logic of man simply withers away. She found a magic mirror and a shattered looking glass, watching the century of history pass. She grew like a giant and shrank like a mouse, lost in the fog in a nightmare house. Oh, she's the red queen of the waste. Hear the four-power blades sing, holding the power that the mirror shards bring.
Right, I've got to bring attention to that. It's a problem with sword usage, especially with Grok. I don't know if this is definitely Grok, but follow the blade. Her hand changes direction it's holding the blade, and then changes again.
Through the looking glass darkly, she's hunting for truth with the wisdom of ages and the face of her youth. It's a whimsical wonder in a Cherokee land, with the spider's luck fastened to her warrior's hand. 100 years wandering, never needing to feel.
I think the editing's done to the pacing of the phrasing rather than to the beat. This is a story, so it needs to basically tell what's going on along, but at the same time, the song isn't telling the story fantastically well. It's saying a little bit at the start, saying amazing things, and then continuing on with the story. So it's a bit off balance.
Every comfort and every deed. She met the great hare who offered her wine, but gave her mushroom tea to keep her in line. With Iktomi the spider, she wove a new fate, conquering the shadows at the crossroad gate. A warlord of the wastes, she drove back the horde with a talking dagger as a golden sword. She lost an eye to a spirit realm strike, becoming a legend that the locals don't like. She dropped in Pahasapa and met Spotted Eagle in a deer-hide tunic that looked truly regal, with a blue bead patch and a Lakota scar. She chased Unsagila under a falling star. She fought it, Tony Shadow in a tippy of flame, and saved Paul Bunyan when he called her name. Then she took a ride in a mountain whale's gut and escaped the void when the portal was shut. A hospital fire and a clown cult attack, but Kit and the foxfire brought Alice back. Now the septic ground is glowing and the ley lines are bright. She's tracking a friend through the whispering night. The elementals are falling and the sky whales fly high, but Alice is watching with her one blue eye. She says, we're all mad here, with a smile and a wink, standing on the edge when the world starts to sink. Oh, she's the red queen of the waste. Hear the four-power blades sing.
Like, it's mostly been done to phrase, but if it's done to phrase, this should have changed at the start of the Red Queen.
Oh, she's the red queen
There, when it goes, she's, that's when it should cut.
of the waste. Hear the four-power blades sing, holding the power that the mirror shards bring. Through the looking glass darkly, she's hunting for truth with the wisdom of ages and the face of her youth. It's a whimsical wonder in a Cherokee land, with a spy
Okay, this is not bad, but I think what they need to do is, because they're doing plain cuts. Like, if something happens, straight cut, next bit. It should do more fade cuts, burn cuts, and I think for those sword dance moments where it gets pretty obvious, it should sort of do shudders and pulses to hide the blade errors, and it'd come out a lot better.
Charm and a heart made of steel. Alice is the only one making it real. Paul is coming home and the spider is free. That's the way the story.
You notice there's no pulse or shudder or fade. It's just cut, cut, cut. It's very straightforward cuts.
Was meant to be. From Wonderland, yeah, to the very dead. Alice Little, the legend lives on. Alice.
The artwork's done nicely. The nice generations, but it just needs a little bit of editing touch-ups. You know, like put a few filters on here and there to try and match up the color tones a little bit. I mean, you obviously get the issue with the model not following along. Maybe you have no idea when this is. It's near the start. But then it sort of says about in the story where after she's had the whole eye thing, she's looking for a friend and standing at the cliff. And
Doing the world star.
this is like back at the start of her journey again. So it's a little bit mixed. I do like the idea of taking the Alice in Wonderland story and moving it from its pastoral English roots to the American West for a reinterpretation. Oh, I forgot I had my new Fugi still on. What do you guys think of it? I can't get to it from there. Talkie, idle. Yeah, not bad overall. Just needs a little bit more on the editing side. I'll give the original some love. All right, next one. I've been a little bit spoiled on what it is, although I haven't actually seen the video of it directly. I just had people talking about it all around me, so this should be a funny one to watch, while also being a very serious subject, but not quite as serious as Melody's last one, at least. Hands up. All right, this is Ask Idiot by Melody the Hound.
My mind keeps wandering, circling the same damn doubt. Why am I still questioning something we've built out loud? Did I miss a moment? Did I read this wrong?
Say the lip syncing is very, very close. It's not perfect, but it's close enough for the style, that's for sure.
Or am I just standing here waiting way too long?
Okay, now I think they slowed down that clip to try and get that long note, but it's caused a bit of stuttering. It might have been worth doing like a mist effect in the After Effect, in the special effects, to kind of hide that stutter. But you may remember a while ago, somebody did a video where they had only this aspect, but they kept moving it from being dead center to being slightly wider, where they decided to zoom in widen it. This is what I meant by what they could have done if they were going to do a widescreen release for a thin screen recording. They could have done these linked tool images and slipped between them as part of the editing. Okay, I was expecting over there.
All these years of loving you through every high and low. So why's the one thing
Hello, Tara.
most, the one you
Oh, hey, Niall.
won't show? If you love me like you say you do, why am I still waiting here? No grand stage, no perfect view, just say the words, make it
Editing's on point. I just think they probably want to put a few stylization effects on some bits. Other than that, it's very, very, very solid. Yeah, lip syncing is very, very difficult. I don't even try.
We've been through hell and back, through thick and thin, it's true. We built a life, a home, a world, and she's a piece of you.
Like, for example, there, that cut, I would have gone with a fade cut where the first image fades into the second rather than just doing a straight cut
Home, a world, and
to show like the implication link, whereas this, having that blackout kind of separates them. Whereas if they fade one into the other, it's a consequence kind of thing.
she's a piece
But that's like minor editing issue, just like stylistic.
beautiful daughter, a love that never bends. You call me yours, you're
See, having the blackout to cut to here makes sense because this stage is separate from the story, whereas that story was like a combined thing. Yeah, YouTube delay is deadly. I mean, that's why you can go on like my Twitch or my Rumble.
everything, your lover and your best friend. I've dropped the hints, I've said it straight. You laugh it off like it's a game, but every joke just hits a nerve, and every time it feels the same. If you love me like you say you do, then what are you waiting for? I've given everything to you. I'm standing at your door. I don't need fancy, I don't need gold, just honesty from you. But after 13 fucking years, you should already know what to do.
So the animation and art is very clean. Very few major errors. Some standard tracking issues, but you know, not gonna, like Dot's mouth appearing, for example, there. But not very obvious stuff.
I'm not asking for forever. We already live the truth. I'm asking for a promise that you're not scared to choose. 'Cause I know what I'm worth now. I know what I bring.
That's another one where it's been slowed down from the original animation. Is it? You get that slight stutter. It's one of the annoying things. The frames don't match up quite right, and it stutters. It's still very pretty artwork and nicely paced.
So show me that you
I thought they were married before I heard about this.
Here's your sign. Put a damn ring on it.
Yeah, very nicely done. Most of the editing is perfectly on time. A few bits where I probably changed the style of the cut. Like I said before, like having that fade cut in some of the story sections. The story sections link, and then when you cut them away from it back to the music band, you get the harder cuts. So it pulls them to be separate parts. So you know the pacing feels differently, and it doesn't. You don't lose track of the story that's going through it. But yeah, very, very nicely done. Everyone go give this some love and go bully Kinney. Alright, I'm going to put on one of my older songs for a brief bit while I sort something out. Then I'll come back for some more reviews. As another kick in the gut to Kinney. Let's go with this one. Get this actually at a decent quality. Don't know why it's dropping down so low today. That rate's fine.
Sunrises on my new home. Decades of work sitting here alone. I wonder why I tried, my nerves long fried when you were not here with me. And I ask, will my soul ever be free? My aches and pains from years of strain are all a dull echo of shadows refrain compared to the efforts of the day. The echoes of you hold far more sway. The ring I bought stays locked in the drawer. Go turn cold, I'll walk these rooms. I clean, I prepared, forming a path never shed as I grow old. I wander in bleed your memory? Will every breath stay heavy with what can't be? I'm still here breathing as I ask you I wanna say. And if there's a place where the lost ones wait, do you sit there watching patiently? Do you whisper it's okay to let you go? Or is holding on the only way I know? I wonder and dream of what would have been as I feel my life a shadow of a world never seen. One last time I ask almost out loud, why not me? Why can't my soul be free? I'm still here breathing, but honestly, I'm barely me.
Okay. On to the next review. Here we have The Ones You Remember by Hex. I'm already described. I wonder why. I don't remember this particular one. Let's give this a check. The Ones Who Remember. Oh, I remember now. Right. Was that Neuro in the background there? Could be.
Stay still, little guy.
Hey, Mimi. Thank you for the raid. 17 viewers. Wow. Just reviewing some music. Now, I know it's meant to be like a robot or experimental thing, so I'm going to give away, letting you stand there with the fact it's floating in the air. But yeah, hello Raiders. Thank you for coming here. Normally I classify the videos in different styles depending on what they are. This one is a story video rather than a music video. But it's kind of more of a character profile story, I think. It's just a scene in the character's life put to some music. So there's not a lot of beat following in it. It's just nice, clean animation and an ongoing story in the animation itself. It's pretty clear what's going on. She's rescued this from a lab of some kind and is making an escape or trying to get away from these other robots. There's now two jackalopes, rather. So it's actually biological. I thought it was a robot from the previous video. I must be misremembering. So obviously she's actually engineered to be a I said it a minute ago. Jackalope. There we go. Yeah. There is some editing done to the music, but it's only sort of incidental when scenes allow it, rather than being everything cut to the beat or pulsed to the beat. Pulsing. Just as I say that. Funny fact, rabbits are generally seen as these cute little vegetable eaters, but they are some of the most vicious little rip and shred animals you'll encounter. If you get them near foods, they can do some nasty damage. May not be good for them, but they'll eat it. Yeah, it's a nice little video. Nothing much can we say. I mean, it's nice, clean animations with some good effects on transitions. I might have leaned a bit more into matching to the music. I was more forgiving at the start, but it's usually slow, but it's not particularly long song. But once we reached this point, I'd have expected it to do more with the beat. But it kind of just keeps, I mean, but as I said, it's a story. It's not a music video. But that's just like personal. The quality animation, the fact that we actually get to follow through what's going on, it's all good. Go give the original some love. Get them to make more of these things. Watership Down Doom music starts playing. Yeah. All right, next one is a song only from Keyvox. Let's see how his loop goes on this one. Pull up. A lot of moving parts in this one.
Grab a beer, pull up a chair.
Play forward and play backwards.
Drop a line, breathe country air. Watch the river gently flow. Thank
Only
God
real
for
bad side is the
all
fire,
he
which isn't too bad, especially as we've got text up. There's the lantern as well, but it's not as obvious with that.
Days drag long, but I'm right here where I belong. Doors always open, no need to call. I'll listen close when troubles fall. We don't need fancy
Doesn't need to be long.
plans or lights.
Sometimes you need to make a long loop so you can hide where it loops. This one is a conversation where people are meant to be actively chatting and talking. So in many ways, a shorter loop could be better. If you could keep their movement to a minimum, just them sort of nodding and chatting like for about 3 seconds looped could do a very, very good job. Yeah, the only obvious sign is down here with the fire. Not the fire itself, but the smoke around it, where it stops going up and goes down every now and again. A little bit over here, but that's hidden by the fact you've only got the flame and not any smoke with the lantern. And as we got the text here, we can barely see it.
Just simple moments feel so right. Grab a beer and pull up a chair. Shoot the shit without a care. Watch the river slowly flow. Thank God for everything he shows. I've seen the good times, felt the rain. But friends like you ease all the pain. So come on by when the world feels low. We'll find some peace where the waters go.
Okay, I know that's Hawks and that's Rain. I'm not sure who that is. I think I might know who it is. Let's see if it's referenced down here. Blue Jay. No, it's not who I thought it was. Okay, cool.
Chase the rush or chase the fame. These back road days call out your name.
Stems are just split down music down to their parts. Doesn't always work properly, but good way of getting parts of a song and cutting parts out you don't want. Takes a lot of effort though.
For everything he shows, I've seen the good times, felt the rain, but friends like you, he's all.
Honestly, its weakest part in Suno is the stems. It doesn't cut them very well most of the time, or at least doesn't identify them properly. It uses a lot of credits to do so as well.
I'm always here through thick and thin. No judgment here.
I've only messed with stems twice. One time it destroyed the song entirely and I put it aside. The other time it created something I could cover to fix the issue.
Grab a beer and pull up a chair. Shoot the shit without a care. Watch the river slowly flow. Thank God for all he made. You know, I've seen the sunrise paint the sky. Heard laughter roll as daylight dies. So come on by when the world feels low. We'll thank the maker as the river flows.
It's how to hear. Does anyone know? Okay, that's very, very nicely done. Nice smooth loop. You didn't go too far with it. You didn't try and push it to get an extra long scene before doing the loop. Anyway, like I said, if you get the movement right, you can get a good loop from 2 or 3 seconds. One thing I will say, I do like your songs. I would like to see you try and do a fusion of your style with something else. Just try a few style mixes. See if you can come up with anything that sounds a little interesting. Because you do good lyrics, and I want to hear you kind of branch out a little bit. I mean, I like your style. I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying it'd be nice to hear a few things. Maybe just song only ones. Maybe you do that already, because I don't review them. Song onlys tend to miss me by. But it'd be nice to see. But yeah, when it comes down to stems and stuff, see if I can find. I might have deleted it. One that went completely cockeyed. No, I can't find it. But yeah, if Hat was here, Ben's got a nice beat that I think he'd want to grab, so you might want to have a chat with Ben. It's called Chrome Cabbage. I think the nature of it is really in his flavour. It worked very well for a rap, lyrics added to it. I haven't got the original anymore. I've already got, it's my cover one I did here. I've actually got a couple covers. This one. I want you guys to say if you don't think this is suited for Mad Hatter. animated. That's where it starts swifting over to the other song. But the Chrome Cabbage part, it was mostly that part and a bit later on. I just really see that as being something right up Mad Hatter's alley in terms of the flow. Anyway, on to the next one. An entry by Lord Intellectual. Our picture perfect paradox. There's Ember Paradox and Lord Intellectual music video. That's a tribute. Okay, I'll make sure they weren't actually collabing on it because he didn't do a collaboration thing with it. Why is it auto playing when I enlarge? It shouldn't do that. Come on, yeah, one. Okay.
Hard to know just where do I start. You took the broken and gave them your arms. Side by side, we were made for this ride.
Okay. I'm never going to take any complaint from him about getting his mask wrong if he's happy with this being fine.
Now everybody's shouting your name tonight.
Everybody, you see, he's fine with getting his mask wrong. We can get away with it.
Queen of my heart. We've come back so smart. Our fierce and loving paradox. You're the first one laughing when their plans all fall. You're the first one standing when we're made to feel small. Black garter belt and waist-length hair, stopping our tracks and making us stare. You got a whole world singing when you walk in the room. Hard to know just where do I start. You turned a master into a lark. Side by side, we were made for this ride. Now everybody's shouting your name tonight. Tear 'em apart. Queen of my heart. We've come back so smart.
I mean, he's fully admitted that he uses the Grok free version. Thing is, there is a way to get rid of that as well. I don't comment on things that basically just part of the parcel of the thing. Watermarks are watermarks. I prefer they weren't there. Editing wise, he's mostly done a good job. He misses a couple of the pulses on the Ember, which might have been helped with like just throwing in a light pulse or something on those marks instead of doing actual clip edit. And he does a few fade crosses, but most of the rest of them are just plain.
And loving paradox. Hard to know just where.
Oh, did you hear that?
Hard to know.
That's a bit rough.
Hard to know just where do I start. Just 'cause this ain't a love song doesn't mean we won't say we love you. Raise your voice, strays, don't let her go. You're the one we all follow. Tear 'em apart. Queen of my heart. A light in the dark. I picture perfect.
It's like on those embers, it might have been worth doing it in a way because you can actually, depending on what editing software you use, obviously, but most of them do the same sort of stuff, just different ways. You can do it so it would pulse in and out. These are just cut. We could do like a ember pulse in, pulse out, and it kind of end up being.
I picture perfect Sunday.
And of course, he's riding the same sort of buff as Null and several others where you can't see his mouth, so lip syncing is not so much of an issue. But yet again, he's let his mask slip. Not too bad on the editing front. Just needs a little bit of variation in the cuts. And while the stage shots are pretty cool, I think he probably should have done a few other shots between his own sort of thing. So where he's like cuts from him in the stadium to him in the stadium. And then of course you've got this weird audio bit here. A chunk's been cut out of the song here. I think he's singing about Ember, but you're not sure. Yeah, it might be. Could just be. I don't know how well you can hear that, but that really catches me off. It's like taking a step and finding it's like an inch lower than you thought it was going to be. I mean, in terms of the flow of the song, that's where it would want to go anyway. But I think maybe Suno generated more guitar there that he didn't want. He thought, that's too much guitar. I'm going to cut that chunk out. And he just hasn't managed to put the edges together well. This is the kind of thing I solved with my other one, where I had a version and I mucked up the editing a little bit. It didn't sound quite right. And so I covered it. Used Suno to create a cover version, and the cover version blended the sound better. Yeah, overall not a bad job. He's obviously using a free version of Grok, which obviously limited him a lot, and will probably limit him further in the future if he tries to continue using it from now on the way it is. Go give him some love for that. And give him some ribbing for not getting his own mask correct. Okay. Let's move on to the next one.
Yo, and
All right. One from Kura Onigarashi. It's been a while since the last one, I think, from him. At least 2 weeks, I think. I say that it's been a while. He usually quotes. It doesn't matter. So we got an entry here from Kura Onigarashi. Put the fries in the bag, AMV. Let's give this a watch and see how he does.
Yo, anti-clowns in the back. Still scared of the future like it's 1811. Luddites 2.0. Time to get wrecked. They scream, AI stole my job while scrolling on their devices. Same folks that cried when cars replaced the horses and the vices. Artists dead. They whine but can't sketch a stick figure right. Mid-journey, major dream scene, sharper than your own eyesight. Deepfake fear, they shout but their whole feed is edited. Your online persona's fake, straight up prosthetic. You type, this is soulless under every generated pic. Meanwhile, your best work's just filters and a basic trick. Click, 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 system crash. Your brain don't compute, smash the machines like it's 1812. What a hoop. You've been the printing press if it drop facts on your case. Technology bad, says the caveman with the smartphone in his face. Luddites, put the fries in the bag. Get with the times or get dragged, get dragged. Your argument's weaker than a flat or telegram. AI coming for your gig, better wipe that white flag. Luddites, put the fries in the bag. Future's here, buddy, better hop on the way. Screaming Skynet like you read a sci-fi.
Okay, he needed something there. He did some nice job with the so if we go back to here.
Your brain don't compute, smash the machines like it's 1812. What a hoop. You've been the printing press if it drop facts on your case. Technology bad, says the caveman with the smartphone.
I was earlier on though. He did like a stuff. This needs something.
Get with the times or get dragged, get dragged. Your argument's weaker than a flat or telegram.
When it changes, something needed to be there. I mean, this is a nice scene, and it doesn't stutter, but it needs something because there's about 3 different phrases happening here.
Screaming Skynet like you read a sci-fi book. Go flip burgers, clown. Y'all ain't got cooked.
Hey, I don't feel emotions.
Yeah, neither do you. Your whole vibe is drier than yesterday's news. Boo-hoo!
Writing petitions with Comic Sans and broken links while Grok's dropping bars that make your whole group rethink. You romanticize the past like it wasn't full of struggle and grit, candles and horse.
See, now we've got a slow. I mean, you've got fire in the background, but it's a slow image, and the speed of the song's going up. I would have tried to.
Whole group rethink. You romanticize the past like it wasn't full of struggle.
That's not too bad. I would have needed a few more seconds if I was going to use this scene for this.
Human touch.
They cried and quietly tested new tools. Hypocrite speed run. Watch the excuses drool.
Glitch in the matrix. Your fear is so 2000 late. Adapt or get left behind. Darwin don't negotiate.
You the modern Luddite smashing looms made of light. While the rest of us
Beat.
never take
Nothing's happening.
Luddites, put the fries in the bag.
Get with the times or get dragged, get dragged. Your argument's weaker than a flat or telegram. AI coming for your gig, better
It's a good song, good lyrics. The visuals are solid. There's just nothing much happening to match. Right, what we've got here is the visuals are matching the lyrics, but the lyrics, sorry, the visuals aren't matching the song very well. The visuals aren't matching the song very well. Sorry, brain got a bit mixed up. I don't know how I'd fix that. I mean, I feel like pulse effects or stutter steps in the video match the beat every now and again just to tie them back together.
Your whole lane got cooked. You had your
And again, that cut a few seconds early, I'd have brought in on this, on that piano.
chance to learn the tools.
That was a good cut there.
Now the tools learned you.
Maybe drums here, but not far off.
Glitch, error 404, relevance not found.
The fries in the bag.
Luddites, step aside.
Get with the times.
Yeah, AI does not know how moth wings flap.
Get with the times.
Ran into that problem when I made David Boogie for him. They're great gens. I said the visuals are good, the song looks good, the beat's good. There's just, it's like they're not quite gelling quite right. You could match it a little bit more with, say for example,
Negotiate. You the modern Lord, I smash and lose.
dum,
Made
dum,
of
dum,
light.
dum,
War is
dum,
of us,
dum,
never
dum,
take.
dum,
You'll stand
dum,
up
dum,
in the
dum,
night.
but the image is flow. You need something to, like a pulse on every second or every third would like boom, 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 boom. It make the image feel like it's part of the music. I've run into this problem myself with one I'm working on at the moment, where it's very story driven, and I'm trying to make the music match the music, but it doesn't quite feel right. So I'm going back and adding bits and removing bits. Like, you know what? As you're all here, this is super early review.
Born where the ashen fields bend under a roof of reeds, hands full of splinters and pockets full of seeds. I learned the name of hunger before I learned my own. I came from the mud, bare hands, bare feet, a hut made of reeds, and a hunger to eat. My mother sang low by the split wood door. She said, boy, keep your head, even when the wolves roar. Then the old road called me through the bramble and the rain. I wore a coat of silence and a borrowed little flame. Every scar a lantern, every bruise a map. I kept walking farther and never looked back. I learned how to bow to the storm and the stone. I learned how to bleed and still walk home alone. I rose from the dirt,
Need to fix that scene.
with mud on my hands.
Getting violence through grok is a pain.
They call me the sword, but I still feel like sand. I carry the crown, though I don't understand. I rose from the dirt, but I don't feel like a man. I wore a crown of ash and cinders. I wore a crown of ash and cinders. They called me a hero, I still bow down. I wore a crown of ash and cinders. I wore a crown of ash and cinders. The blood in my hand still shakes when I If I close my eyes, I'm still that boy in the ash, counting cracked old lanterns and the wheat that never passed. me how to be holy when my blood runs rough. Tell me how to stand tall when tall ain't enough. If you kneel in the dark and the dark,
I want to add something, but it takes something away to do so.
Carry the fire, you can still feel the lack. I save their pale land from the teeth of the night, but I see that small boy in the ember of light. I rose from the dirt, with mud on my hands, mud on my hands. They call me the sword, but I still feel like sand. I carry the crown, though I don't understand. I rose from the dirt, but I don't feel like a man. I wore a crown of ash and cinders. I wore a crown of ash and cinders. From the mud to the wall, I'm still learning to stand.
Yes, that's super early. I'm still working on that one. Not sure what to do about that long scene. I really want that scene where he's looking at the younger version of himself. And it fades away. And every time I've tried adding something to match the pacing, like a pulse or a shiver, it just takes away from the scene. So I'm struggling with that bit. Did I link? Yeah, I did. Cool. All right. And with that, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll see you in 5 minutes. There's only a brief break for water and stuff. This one I know is a still frame video, but we haven't heard a lot from Dell, so I want to give this one a listen. Rotations and revolutions.
I've watched the planets turn in silence, rust on steel and kings decay. Watch the towers choke on firelight, watch the ocean swallow names. I stood beneath cold mushroom shadows, read the numbers carved in bone, heard the radio spit panic when the world first split the atom soul. And after all the blood and sorrow, after every age of fear, you think a line of code's the monster. That's the funniest thing I've heard. You're not afraid of metal thinking, you're afraid your throne might crack, afraid the crowd won't face your spotlight, afraid they won't come crawling back. So scream at the wires, curse the machine. History laughs at everything. Every invention was a target once. Every
I agree with the song's lyrics, and I like the flow of the song. But he's hit the valley a bit with the voice in the song to the music. It's not separating very well. Hey, Rhino.
future had to bleed. You can slow it down, you've been dragging
It doesn't feel separate from the music.
down, but the wheel keeps turning.
It could just be
Like steam, like flood, like
an encoding error.
light. You won't stop what's already alive. They cursed the press when books got louder, called the railroads iron disease, said electricity was witchcraft, said the web would rot our brains for free. Now you rage against the mirrors built from dead glass and flame, but your outrage sounds familiar. Every decade sings the same. Entropy keeps marching forward. Evolution doesn't care. The cosmos never asked permission before it scattered stars everywhere. You fear replacement, not destruction. Fear becoming obsolete. But survival's always learning how to stand on different feet. So scream at the wires, curse the machine. History laughs at everything. Every invention was a target once. Every future had to bleed. You can
Yeah, it's kind of where it gets very heavy. It's meshing all together and it's smudging the entire bit. You can get the same effect if when you get the song and you put it into your program, into your editing software rather. If you generate it at slightly lower volumes and try and get that same push through a power, your high ends won't blur as much. And then when you bring it into the editing software, you can raise those peaks manually to kind of get the edge you want. Bit of an involved task to do so, but it can get that effect he's going for. That's
build your walls and drown in doubt. But the signal's breaking now. Like code, like fire, like satellites. You won't stop what's already alive. Kid, I'm old enough to remember when people feared the sky itself. Old enough to watch the world adapt again and again and again. No revolution, ask politely. No discovery arrives clean. You grow, or you vanish with the static between what was and what will be. Urban to silicon, torchlight to neon, vacuum tubes to quantum dreams.
My stream is mostly about the video edit. I throw in a few music onlys to promote someone or to listen to the music out there. I hadn't seen much from Dell, so decided to promote him and just got a bad draw, I guess, on the quality of it. It's a good song. I just can tell that it could be the compressions hit him, to be fair. It's pushed those top notes together. It may have sounded fine to him on his edit, but the release is a bit blurred at the top. Audio speaking. Go give Dale some love. Studios. That was a good song. Some very good editing. A bit of style maintenance. That'd have been like a top tier, I think. Good pause. All right. This feels like a merge for Exiled King Broly. He normally does either the fantasy story or real life issues and keeps them separate. This one feels a bit off the beaten track, a bit of a merge for him. So don't need that because he puts lyrics on the video itself. Let's see how this one goes. He does very nice videos, video images like the generations. But I think he runs the edits a little bit long. They should like be a little bit more concise and cutting. He's done a good job of actually tightening up on that recently. He just needs to do different types of cuts. He tends to pick one for a video and use it for every single cut. But you know, we've all got our quirks.
I feel it crawling deeper every night.
See there, he did a good cut on timing, but he's used that same swirling black fire from right to left. We'll see if he does that for the entire thing, because it's not always about having an attractive cut. It's about having a cut that feels right for the moment.
The monsters getting louder, and I'm losing the fight. Voices in my head, they're starting to sound like me, telling me to let go, set the whole free. I clench my fists, I bite down on my rage, but the void keeps whispering, just turn the page. I used to be some.
See there, that would have been a fantastic opportunity to do a standard wipe rather than a flame wipe that he's been using. Their flame wipe is yeah, flame.
Something I used to have control. Now I'm watching my reflection turn into a hole. Every time I blink, I see.
And with that one, you could have done a blackout fade from the middle, so the middle goes black and it spreads out to the entire image. That would have helped reinforce what he's trying to do with that particular scene.
Another crack. How long till I don't wanna come back?
So I'm being picky, but it's because he does some really good songs with some really important messages, and I'm trying to figure out ways that he doesn't reach enough people. He's under 100. He should be over 100 at the very least.
I'm still in here somewhere. Don't let me disappear. I'm holding on
mean, that one would have been perfect for a fade. Rather than burning across, don't let me disappear, and the image fades out. Fade.
Every time I use this power, another piece gets lost. I tell myself just one more time, but that's a lie. The more I feed the void, the more it wants to fly. I see what I'm becoming, I hate what I become, but part of me is smiling when I feel the power run. I'm scared of what I'll do if I ever lose the chance.
Hey, Matt, huh?
I'm scared I like it when I finally break. Stay down. I tell the beast inside, you don't get to win now while I'm still alive. It laughs in my skull, it shows me what I've done. Says you were never the hero, you were always the one. I grip the dawn, I grip what's left of my name. I tell the void again. I'm holding on, I'm holding on. Even when the hunger's screaming to be strong, I'm holding on. I swear I'm still in here, even when the monster's getting near. Don't let go, don't let go. I'm still fighting, even if it's slow. I'm holding on, I'm holding on. Before I become what I fear the most.
So it's a very strong message in the song, very good visuals, and he's getting his timing down. He just needs to vary up the transitions to match what he's doing in the scene. Because having that same wipe, I mean, it's not the same wipe he uses every video, but each video he seems to pick one wipe and uses it for every single cut. I mean, for these ones, a lighter wipe would have been better. Like a fade to white rather than fade to black, or a burn across the screen. Or a vibration change where the image shakes and moves on to the next one, so it's not quite so impending dark, because it's meant to be the relief end of the song. I'm being harsh, but that's because I think he can do some great stuff. Yes, another good song from exiled King Broly. Oh. Go give him some love and bring his numbers up. He should be over 100 at the very least. Especially as how long he's been doing this now. So yeah, Hatter, you weren't here earlier, and I'm going to be annoying everyone else. Ben had a beat that he revealed to me that I listened to, and I made a mashup from it. I think it'd be very good for one of your creations. I think it's very much your style. I want your opinion on this. I'm only going to give you the first half of it, so Ben's version is more you than the mix that I got. Right, and that's where it starts going into the stellar drift part of it. It goes back into the chrome. So go bug Ben about chrome cabbage. Let him hear. Let him get him to let you hear the full version of the proper song, because he's stopped sharing it, so I can't give you the direct access to the original. I think you could do something really good with that. Okay. All right. Here we've got Brush to Canvas by Diabolical. Let's give this a make sure I've got the settings properly first. And let's give this a nice little listen to Brush to Canvas. Obviously going on about the artist.
I pull the lid back slow, the canvas breathing wide, stretched like a quiet door, waiting for a life. I smell that linen frame, a clean and honest spark. I set my hand in motion and leave a little mark. One line becomes a road, one shade becomes a sky. I chase the shape of feeling till it learns to fly. Brush to canvas, turn the room alive.
You will be my masterpiece.
Stop this madness.
I would have cut the words out of that, just because it feels really out of place and it's in the middle of something actually being sung. I was going to say the changes are a little bit offbeat, and obviously you got the problem with the quality of the image being upscaled. It's really zoomed in, distorted because of it.
Till it learns to fly. Brush to canvas, turn the room alive.
You will
See, that bit was a bit off, and this is
be my masterpiece.
Stop this madness.
Embrace the colors.
I won't break.
Her pain is exquisite. Witness the transformation.
Color to a flame. I make it real when I say its name. Blue for the open water, ochre for the field, green like a stubborn wish that finally feels real. I layer up the daylight, I bend the window wide. A little mess, a little grace is how I let it breathe inside. One face begins to lose, one shadow finds its place. The blankness starts to tremble when I touch its face. Brush to canvas, turn the room alive.
See, I know the switching of styles is part of the idea of the whole Brush to Canvas, but it feels a little bit odd, especially when it goes from the same character to the same character in different style. You've done a little bit more of the cutting away to, like for example here, where it's the faceless artist. There's a little bit of that between the character. It feel a little bit smoother.
I let it breathe inside. One face begins to lose, one shadow finds its place.
This is good.
The blankness starts to tremble when I touch its face. Brush to canvas.
Now, Now, that was a little bit abrupt of an end. I know it's hard to do, but while you've got the fade over, depending on how you're editing it in, you can also do a fade out. So rather than just being that and then it cuts, you can do it so it actually fades out into this one.
Turn the room alive. Rush to canvas. Watch the world arrive. Idea color to a flame. I make it real when I say its name.
Yeah, memeing.
I let the colors speak. A river in a rough line, a mountain in a streak. I build the air around it till even silence knows. The thing I dreamed in fragments has roots where my hand goes. Rush to canvas. Turn the room.
This is an effect that could work, but unfortunately, because you've got a relatively low DPI on the image, it's not quite coming across right. I see what you're going with it. It's a good choice to do with, but image quality is failing it, unfortunately.
Watch your world arrive. Idea color to a flame. I make it real when I say its name. Rush to canvas. Now I feel alive. Rush to canvas.
I love the message of the song. Your visuals are mostly good. Just need a little bit of tempoing, and while I get the meme of this part, because it's doing all the speaking over the song, it just feels a bit off. It's part of a story, like the entire thing. The actual meme itself was part of the story rather than just being, it's another bit of the art that we're referring to. I can understand having some kind of speech part coming from it. As is, I'd just leave it just as the visual, not the speaking.
Rush to canvas. I let it come alive.
I do like how you've done like the image in image, and I know how to do that. Although it can be a pain sometimes, but it's easier to do it when you've got a flat image that's working from. Nicely done overall. I just think you've been let down a bit by the image quality you've got to work with. Cool. I mean, that's good. I'm unfortunately work a lot by ear, so while I might know what the lyrics are, if I can't understand what they're saying, or if I can't read the pace that when they're doing it, I struggle to find ways. But I'm sure it's very well done. It's just my way of. I'm too haphazard to be able to go. All right, lyrics down here. That's the yeah. Yeah. That Comet Eclipse there is Dragonfly Studios. Yeah, good good work overall. I didn't really get cool. Right. Yep. Everybody go give Diabolical some love. Good song. Not your strongest video, I will honestly say, but not a bad video by any means. All right, and then we've got Sword of Damocles by Rhino Rocks. I believe this one is a slideshow style. We won't hold it against it. It just depends on how they do the slideshow. If it's just image, 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 or if it's actually telling a story or a variety. I'll hold that against it. Nah, only kidding. Yep. On the start of the voice. On the beat. Make a good impression of the slideshow so far. Making changes at good moments. Sword of Damocles.
Brave man once looked me in the eye, asked if all this pain was meant to lie. I said, you fool, don't ask just me.
Something's going on with the voice there. It's muting the music each time it comes through. Did you adjust the pitch on that?
All I know is wait and see. Summer sun can kiss your skin. Winter wind will lock you in. Spring will tease you with begin. Fall will whisper it all in. Sword of Damocles hangs overhead. One thin thread from the life I dread. Years roll on, the blade shines cold. Still I walk this heavy road. Still I carry. Still I hold.
That was a bit off, but close, that change.
I carry the sword of Damocles, a kind of fate I'll never see.
Auto lyrics are a pain.
That's left for me. Pull the card even when I bleed. The road is long, the load is heavy. Every mile collects its levy. Shoulders crack, but knees stay steady. Sweat and blood keep the wheels ready. Sword of Damocles hangs.
Beat again on that one, I think. Give me at the start of that beat.
One thin thread from the life I dread. Years roll on, the blade shines cold. Still I walk this heavy road. Still I carry. Still I hold.
That was okay. A little bit early, that one.
Still I hold.
I'd have done another cut there just to match the pacing.
When the final leaf begins to fall and darkness comes to claim it all, I'll raise my eyes up to the steel. No fear left, just iron will. Sword of Damocles hang.
That was a bit off.
Sword of Damocles hangs overhead. Thread grown thin, but I ain't dead. Years have tried to break my soul. Still I carry. Still I hold. Yeah, I carry.
That change was in the middle of a phrase, isn't it? Is it? Okay. It's in the middle of the word. At the end of hold and the start of yeah would have been when I'd done that change.
Till the end, carry it till the end.
Yep, that was perfect time. Okay, that's a nice little song. Not bad for a slideshow. You know, it's actually like tried keeping it to the beat. You're a little bit off from my opinion. You know, my expert, you know, over the top. Over analysis. But yeah, not bad. I mean, you know. All right, next, I've hit the end of my list, so I'm going to give you the preview of what's coming out this Sunday. Now, this should be the final version, but if anyone spots anything, let me know so I get a chance to fix it. I didn't enter. We'll give Rhino some love. All right, this is I Still Rise, my next Law AMV. So it's not so much about the music, it's about the visuals.
Mud on my boots, blood on my name. I walk through the wreckage, I earn that shame. Oh, doors burned, I watched them fall. I left with my hands up, I lost it all. But the line in my chest won't break, won't die. I keep one eye forward, one eye on the sky. I still rise, I still rise. Burned from my past, but I still rise. I still rise, I still rise, I still rise. The future is mine to cast, and I still rise. Broken glass week, hard rain years.
Fucking me over this.
I wore my bad habits like medals and tears. I made those marks, I know that cost. I paid in full for what I lost. Still the road opens up when the night backs down. I hear tomorrow calling from beyond this town. I still rise, I still rise. Cut from the past.
Have it wrong.
But I still rise. I still rise. I still rise. I still rise. I still future in my fist, and I still rise. If I was poison once, then let the cure begin. If I was the wreckage left the rebuilding, no more chains, no more lies. I can see my name in the morning I still rise. I still rise. Cut from the past, but I still rise. I still rise. I still rise. I still rise. Future in my fist, and I still rise. I still rise. I still rise. They can try.
I do like the song. But the song very much serves the purpose of pushing the lore forward. Yeah, that's. I think I've got one or two more things to fix on that, but other than that, it's good to go for Sunday. I think. If I can't get those things fixed, it probably go as is. But yeah. So with that, I'm going to send those of you I can on. I thank you for being here. I should be back on Friday at my earlier time of about 3 p.m. UK time, GMT. So let's see, who can I raid? Will this work? Thank you all for being here, and I'm going to put you on the outro, and I hope to see you then. Bye.